My top 7. John Carpenter films. At number 7 is the 1976 assault on Precinct 13. The fuse was lit for suspense and action in a scene that was shocking and controversial at the time of the release.
Hey, this is regular vanilla. I wanted vanilla twist.
I think she missed the sign that said all sales are final. Even with a low budget, this film became a cult classic because of good writing and directing. John Carpenter proved his skills with many atmospheric scenes.
There they are.
At number 6 is the 1988 They Live. An interesting premise for an alien invasion film, quite different from the numerous others I had seen previously. It stars the legendary pro wrestler Rowdy Roddy Piper, and of course utilizes some of the things that he was famous for, like talking smack.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Mama don't like tattletales.
Wearing sunglasses. Either put on these glasses or start eating that trash can.
Piper's wrestling skills are put to good use in one of the longest fight scenes I've ever seen in a film. At number 5 is the 1986 Big Trouble in Little China. This film's a blend of action, including martial arts, supernatural fantasy, and humor.
It's on the reflexes.
Kurt Russell stars as he does in a number of other John Carpenter films. He does an excellent job in this film as the character Jack Burton.
It's on the reflexes.
Have you paid your dues, Jack?
It seemed to me that he was trying to imitate the voice and mannerisms of John Wayne.
Yes, sir. The check is in the mail.
I'm curious if any other viewers got that impression. Leave me a comment if you did. Or if you think I'm crazy, leave one too. At number 4 is the 1981 Escape from New York. I enjoyed the world-building premise of this film.
The once great city of New York becomes the one maximum security prison.
This film again stars Kurt Russell, who does an excellent job creating another iconic character.
I told you I wasn't a fool, Pussy.
Call me Snake.
It has a number of other interesting characters played by notable actors. And as many John Carpenter films, has its fair share of atmospheric action scenes. A quick reminder, if you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up and put some comments. If you disagree, put what your choices would be and why, especially if you're astounded by my list. At number 3 is the 1984 Starman. This was quite different than the usual films John Carpenter makes. What appeared to me at first to be a fish out of water alien learning about humanity story eventually turned into a quite moving, dramatic love story. Jeff Bridges does an exceptional performance as the alien, successfully using mannerisms and his voice to convey that he is one.
I can't get no satisfaction.
There's some humor that does fit logically into the story.
Oh, I make maps.
Make any money?
I make maps.
You don't get rich cooking either, believe me.
Karen Allen does a great job as the woman initially terrified of the alien, but eventually falls in love with him. Starman made my list of the best 1980s sci-fi films. If you have not seen that video, check it out. I put a link in the description section. At number 2 is the 1978 Halloween. Carpenter's breakout film was filmed on a low budget of $300,000 and grossed over $70 million. It immediately draws you in with Carpenter's unique music and shocking, surprising opening.
Michael?
Many consider it the greatest and most influential horror film of all time. Halloween was a foundational slasher film that inspired many copycats.
He's gone. He's gone from here. The evil is gone.
Unlike many successors, this film did not rely on high body counts and excessive gore, but instead built up suspense through well-crafted scenes. Jamie Lee Curtis was well cast in her film debut. I think Donald Pleasance gave a notable performance also.
He got hungry.
At number 1 is John Carpenter's The Thing, 1982. I've done a previous video on this film, comparing and contrasting it to the 1938 novella that it is based upon, titled Who Goes There? Plus the 1951 film titled The Thing from Another World. If you haven't seen it, I've included a link. Check it out. I think you'll enjoy it. Thanks for stopping by.